The success of downtown Flint could be predicated on how successful the surrounding neighborhoods are.
Court Street Village nonprofit is a model for how neighborhoods can be self-effective, how they can create their own goals.
But our goal has always been to develop a model for neighborhood stabilization and revitalization that could be duplicated throughout the city. This is truly a grassroots movement. This is our residents in our neighborhoods working with us to really strengthen the neighborhoods. Court Street Village is unique in the fact that we are dedicated to 2 downtown neighborhoods, and that's all we do.
Court Street Village nonprofit serves both the Fairfield Village Neighborhood Council and the Central Park Neighborhood Association.
Both of the neighborhoods worked for almost 2 years to develop a neighborhood plan. Very comprehensive plan that gave the residents the ability to really think deep about the possibilities of their neighborhood and then prioritize them.
How they can create a future for themselves and implement it into a model that works with the city, a model that may be a little progressive for the city.
What I love about the neighborhoods is they're willing to take a big project, and you know what? They're willing to break it down.
We were the first ones to convince consumers' energy that LED lights in the city of Flint were a good thing. And we found the money, we forced them to change their policy, and now any light in the city of Flint that's being replaced is being changed from a high sodium bulb to LEDs, and that's all a direct result of the activities here in this small neighborhood.
Well, the painting grant is awesome. We've painted, I think, 19 or 20 houses in the neighborhood. It's really had a positive impact on, on the houses, people's attitudes, the way that people look at this neighborhood. They say, wow, this is really nice.
So we received some funding from the Community Foundation of Greater Flint and Habitat for Humanity, part of their brand grant, to start replacing sidewalks. So we took that $20,000 and utilized that, leveraged that with the city of Flint 50-50. Now it gives us a pool of $40,000 to start replacing sidewalks. Well, 3 years later, we believe because of the LED light project and the paint project, the number of folks in the Central Park neighborhood who have undergone some sort of home improvement, almost 40% of the people that live in Central Park have taken money out of their own pocket for home improvement, we believe because of some of our cutting edge projects. And that's what I love about these neighborhoods. They're willing to say, let's just go for it. It may take us a while to get there, but we don't sit back and wait for others anymore to say, here's a sidewalk program. We ran after it and we found the money and we wrote grants and had supporters. So we're just going to take it one step at a time until it's all done.
Court Street Village deals with the grants and with the laws and the rules and the all of those elements that make a city. Someone needs to navigate all of that stuff. Court Street Village is really kind of our ombudsman.
So you don't have 20 people calling the city with the same problem. You have one person who has a reputation of integrity and honesty.
The residents utilize this building for all of their neighborhood meetings, their committee meetings. Anytime that they have an event, a party, a get-together, is usually held here at this building. Sometimes we have officials that come in, so Councilwoman will come in. The mayor has been in here before. We have church residents that will utilize the space for events.
In a lot of neighborhoods, you do have a neighborhood association, but you don't have a place. This provides a place for us to meet, to celebrate things, to come up with ideas, to push forward on plans that we have, and it gives us someone to coordinate those ideas.
I think one of the worst things that could happen is if we lost the support of Court Street Village nonprofit. Again, the house is a piece of it, but truly the house is just a house. It's the people that make the difference. And again, we have advocates here. We have people that will stand up and they will ask the tough questions. They will find us the money to do the great things we want to do. And often they don't ask for a thank you. They're here doing their jobs. Without them, I think we would fall apart. I think this would be the neighborhood it was in the 90s. And that was before people were engaged.
If you don't have places like Court Street Village, what you have is an ever-changing city view of what life should be like. It helps to establish where the neighborhoods want to be this year, next year, 5 years, 10 years from now. Otherwise, there would be a constantly changing landscape of what's going on.
No one is ever successful on their own, that there is always a team or a village or someone in the background that's making that a reality. It's about the community coming together. It's about the supportive organizations like Court Street Village Nonprofit. They're the ones that give us the keys. They're the ones that allow us to dream a little and to make mistakes and to find our way to the great things that we have achieved.
We get an awful lot of bang for our buck with Court Street Village. And I'll give blood to keep them here.
We invite you to make a donation to Court Street Village, the nonprofit. When you make a donation to this organization, you help keep Flint alive. So please make a donation, make your best donation to support the nonprofit into the next year.